Howdy, pop culture partners. My name is Mikhail Conlade, and I don't think you're ever gonna see my hair look this good again. I've just been out of the shower. It is nice and sleek. It's not messy as you would usually see. Whatever. Today is a very special video, because today we are reacting to my very good friend Moritaka Ishida. Well, that's his username at least. His big project that he's been talking about for a while, which is his own graphic novel remake of Spider-Man Web of Shadows. A very kind of culture Spider-Man, piece of media, I think. I mean, all OG gamers know it. It has amazing gameplay. It had a pretty great and mature story, and it was a little bit hit or miss for everyone, but I personally think it was great. Well, I didn't play, but I watched a lot of it, so that kind of undermines what I just said. But anyways, point is, Moritaka has been a friend of mine for the last 3 years almost. Time has flown by, and he's an amazing artist. His sketches and drawings and art are amazing. He keeps evolving, keeps trying new things, and I always respect him for that. And this is something he's been talking about for a while, and that he really, if I'm being honest, did very fast. He completed this quite fast and even released it early. This was supposed to release in the 3rd of July or early July, something like that. But he just quickly released it, and he would like as many people to see it as possible, as I do as well. I already know he deserves as much support as possible. So I'll leave the link to his YouTube, his Twitter, in the description. I'll see if he has any other media, but please go and support him as much as you possibly can, and support his art. Share it on Twitter. It's mainly shown here on Twitter. I'm gonna try and spread it with this reaction, of course. And without further ado, we will jump right in. Again, it's probably shorter than your average graphic novel, so I will analyze everything, and plus he's a good friend of mine, so I will be complimenting little details I see and stuff like that. So sorry if that seems a little boring. If you're not interested in the reaction, again, just look at the link in the description, and you'll go to the Twitter thread. And if you're excited for this, please blast that like and subscribe button. Shows your support, which I highly appreciate. Don't forget to hit the bell when you subscribe, because otherwise you don't see any of my videos, because YouTube is very lazy like that. So without further ado, let us go. Moritaka Ishida's Spider-Man Web of Shadows issue 1. He's back. So already this cover art is amazing. The duality is really cool. I love that slight purplish tint, like the game and the old comics. Yeah, I think it's really nice, and it's just a great dynamic. The purple and then the very almost sky blue, well, not too sky blue, but you know what I mean. It's very white, to just show how dark and light both sides can be if you really delve onto one side. Oh wow, I'm the first person he thanks. It's probably in no order or anything, but still, that's really wonderful. Yuri Lowenthal, of course. There's Edjet, Duck Syndicate, they're in my Discord. By the way, yes, if you're interested, I have a Discord. He's been sharing and talking a lot about this. Everyone shares their art, their memes, talks about different things. It's in the channel bio if you're interested. I'd love to meet more of you in the Discord. High Top Films, of course. Josh Keaton, an OG Spider-Man voice actor. Cake Vibes, I believe she is on Twitter. Yep, seems very cool of a person. Evan Falarka, oh, I've been following him. He's really one of the first people who engaged me in social media, so I really have to respect him for that. Insomniac Games, I mean, of course, Insomniac, who doing the best stuff they can recently. Well, not even that they can, they're just showing off, with Spider-Man and Ratchet and Clank recently. Oh, I really want to play that if I have a PS5. And Bunny, of course, he's a really, really nice guy, also in the Discord. And Godzilla Mendoza, he's probably one of the best media, he talks a lot about comics, about games if he can, some movies, superhero media and stuff like that. He talks a lot about, and OG gaming, he's really, really good. So I guess we'll get past this first post. And oh, whoops. Well, I can actually, yeah, there you go. This is probably better. Can I move this? Okay, my webcam is probably blocking this. Oh wait, there you go. That's a bit better. So yeah, we can already see it's really reminiscent to the game. The first shot seems kind of first person, then it shows his back. I also immediately somehow love the red background. I don't know, it really adds. I know in the game it was just nighttime, but this really makes it feel more like a comic book. It looks amazing. And of course we can see the venomized creatures. Nice, focusing on his feet a little. I like that. You have it, don't you? You know what that thing does to you. You know how it can change you. Of course, this is MJ in his head. Of course, the game starts in medias res, so this all has context. If that thing takes control of you, gutting is still an option. Got it. That's Wolverine. Little thwip there. Changing the background colors and stuff like that. When all this is said and done, I like those lines at the last one. There, I probably should be leaving a little bit, but leaving the pictures a little longer, but I already like it. Again, it's super well done. I love the black lining. Well, not lining, how should I say? It's like a black background and then the pictures are on it. I don't know exactly what you call it, but they're normally white, you could say, but I don't know, I like it like this. Who will the people remember as their savior? That's Vulture, I believe. And is that a reflection in his eyes? I can't really tell, I need to really look. I think it is. And again, beautifully drawn. All the, like fog, mist, whatever smoke effects are really well done, honestly. I'm impressed. And then just looks at his city. Very cool. Very cool. Oh, next post. Oh, okay, let's next post. So then it cuts all the gameplay from that sequence and just goes back. Mary Jane, Peter. Alright, I like also the lining. When he closes his eyes, he didn't do a vignette just like that. No, he did lots of lining, which I think looks better, honestly. It started just like this 4 days ago, fighting to breathe, to survive. Now there's a blue sky, because it's a different time. Parker, Eddie, and of course he stomps his foot, just like the game. That morning, everything changed. We're feeling hungry. Please fight it. Then of course symbiote attaches to him. Again, beautiful reflection in the lenses. I like those a lot. You said it would be hard to draw Venom, but I am thoroughly impressed. Seriously, he looks amazing. Like I'm not even finding a problem with this because it just all looks so good and professional, honestly. Of course, struggles and then gets part of the black suit. I like that, yeah, the white symbol appeared first. Ooh, nice, kind of white focus, like, background on him. What was that? Venom? Big mistake. Oh, that transition frame I love. Like, the small eyes with the, like, slimy parts still showing off. And purple background, like, it adds a lot. Like, almost transitioning from complete black, blue, and red. Like, it's a mix of the two. Purple, like first he's red, then since the symbiote is on him slowly, it's purple, a mix, and then it's black blue for the symbiote. That looks really cool. Oh wait, did I really go through all 4 frames? We're going quite fast through this. If you're going to take the other from me, then I will take the girl from you. Yeah, that classic frame of like him talking through this, like his head coming from Venom's mouth, Brock, over my dead body. You think that will stop us? Nice. I think he's squinting his left eye, which looks like really charming for a comic. Where did he go? Rush. Oh, is he going that fast? Oh, that's an amazing last frame. Like those lines to show the speed. How do you even draw that, man? Seriously, I am so impressed by his drawing skills. Like that is thoroughly impressive. The lining, it's so seamless. No holding back. Oh, this is some anime stuff. Whoa. You punched him far. No, seriously, like those motion lines, I'm thoroughly impressed by. It all looks very good, especially that second frame with just the fist. Feels like I'm watching an anime at this point. Can't believe it, I actually managed to knock him cold. Oh, you just cough out his tongue or something? That's my chance. Come on, Spidey, faster. I only get one shot at this. Nice black webbing. Little detail. Gotcha. Oh, again. I never noticed I'm at the end of the, yeah. Ooh. Oh, he was in the air this whole time. And then just slam dunks him on the ground. He pants. He's passed out. Sigh. Peter? MJ. Oh, that's a very nice touch of how the symbiote, like, you slowly show, like, blotches, and then it's, like, around him, like, almost disintegrating a little bit. It's, like, almost a little bit like the style of when the demons disintegrate from, Demon Slayer. It's gonna be alright. I'm gonna get us to a hospital, okay? Just hold on. He's gone. Yeah, let's get out of here. Of course, classic. He turns around for a second, but this seems a little better. Like, she calls him. He quickly turns around, takes off the black suit, goes back 2 seconds later, and he's already gone. But here, he went to actually take care of her. So it makes a little more sense, in my opinion. Minutes later, near a hospital in Harlem. Thank you so much for bringing her in. We'll do our best to help, Spider-Man. Thank you. A few hours in the hospital. So yeah, if you didn't know, of course he's not just copying the whole game. I should have said this from the beginning, dumbass. He is taking the original story, but he's adding things that he thinks are worthy, like his own original ideas, and I think each of them will be amazing. I don't think there's going to be a single bad idea, and he's removing maybe filler things or things he didn't find too interesting from the game's story. So yeah, if there are different things, different lines, it's not a one-to-one copy, which I think is good. Like, if you're gonna adapt something, make it your own. It's not just making it in his own comic style. He's changing a few details, and I think that should always be a thing. Don't hate on him or be negative or just call out like it's a huge deal. Oh, this wasn't said or this wasn't done the same. Like, just leave him be. The core story is still there, but he's making it his own. So I really should have mentioned that at the beginning. But yeah, so now it shows MJ in the hospital. A little red and blue arachnid called and told me my beautiful wife is in the hospital. Well, you can tell Bug Boy that aside from my left forearm, your stunning wife only had a minor concussion and is alive and well. Oh, of course, that's the last panel. The tweet. Also, yeah, this is his original look for Peter in this game. We never saw what Peter looked like in Web of Shadows, and I think it fits pretty well. I probably would have put a little darker hair, but other than that, he looks really good. I'm sure he'd be relieved to hear that. After our short-lived peace, I had a few details to fill MJ in on, including the one that's haunting me to no end. So, he's somehow back, but I thought you managed to separate Eddie from Venom a while ago. I thought I had, but I guess their bond is far stronger than I had anticipated. Though that's not the worst part. Peter? The only reason I was able to beat him head on, well, because he could kill me. Something went wrong with the symbiote. Before he could kill me, something went wrong with the symbiote. Small part of it detached from the rest of Venom. There's no easy way to put this, MJ, but you have it, don't you? You know what that means, don't you? You know how it can change you. I like that he added the line here. Like, I don't think either it was in the first game only in the prologue, or it appeared later, but I like that it's mentioned here. Call back here. I haven't forgotten all the pain that Parasite caused us, everything it turned me into. When I had it, I never will, MJ. But I swear, the instant I take that bastard down, I won't rest until I get it off me permanently. I swear it on Ben and May's graves. Just promise me one thing. Anything. No matter what happens, don't let it change who you are. I promise. Try to get some more rest. I'll call you later. I love you. Love you too, Tiger. Very classic banter. And his spider sense goes off. Also, I just thought of this, but I'm curious if, of course, if you didn't know, in Spider-Man Bishops, there was this karma system similar to Infamous, where basically you can make choices of the good side versus the bad side, so red suit or black suit. And basically, it could kind of change. There were 4 different endings depending on which choices you made. And basically, it made you a complete dick, or a good guy, or a mix between the two, depending on the 2 extra endings. Like there's a full-on good ending, a full-on bad ending, and 2 okay endings that lean a little more on one side. And one is canon, but I wonder what choices he's gonna make canon in his comic, is the point I'm trying to make, so danger nearby. Oh great, and right when I thought today couldn't get any worse, now I have to deal with these schmucks. Really? Now, fellas? A gang war outside a hospital is a new low, even for you trigger-happy knuckleheads. Yeah, good lighting as well. Just notice the lighting here. Whoa. Thanks for keeping him warm for me, Spidey. It's Cage, waste him! Of course, that line is so iconic from the game. Now that was rude. To be continued. Is that the end? Oh, wow. Nice. I was expecting a little more, but that's 20 pages in... I don't even know how long it took him, but that was fairly quick. That was incredible. Again, actually, well, it's only gonna focus on my face, so I don't need to worry about anything else I'm putting, but it's just... It all looks so professional. Again, I was so impressed by little effects that I personally would find hard to draw. I don't draw too much at all. I'm pretty bad at drawing and I don't practice enough for it. But again, his stuff is amazing. I like the different styles. Like the quick 4 pages of the prologue were in red lighting, then the rest were in white or blue. I love the final frame of the prologue was showing off the city with the smoke and everything. I thought that was really impressive. The lining and like motion stuff I thought was really well done. It makes it look like I'm watching a manga, reading a manga or something like that. Good details with MJ and Peter. The most dialogue heavy parts of the comic. And no, yeah, I'm thoroughly impressed. Like, again, you have no idea how good his art is. Like, if you go on Discord and see just his sketches and stuff, you'll see how amazing it looks. He's already done 2 drawings for my birthday. I remember one this year and one the year before, and they both looked pretty darn good. I'll try and edit them in if I can, if I remember to. But he made some very adorable drawings. And just I remember the first one he drew for me. I was just so impressed by the lines on clothing. Like, it's such a detail I never really notice, because it's so seamless if you draw well. But like the shading and lines you need to add to make realistic clothing in drawing, I mean, it just boggles my mind how people can do it. Honestly, I never, other than like copying, like sketching, like having a source to draw from, I don't know how I could originally draw so much. And all this is original. He probably got inspired from different poses throughout comics, games, or movies, but honest to God, this is something else. You should be proud, man. Really, really proud. I already can't wait for the next chapter, but don't rush or don't work too much, because I think he has been overworking a little bit, so take a little bit of a break. Now don't immediately start work on the next chapter. Take at least a week off if you can, and then start, but don't work on it all the time every day. Like, remember to distract yourself a little bit. a break or a distraction is really, really accepted. Yeah, no, again, I am so impressed. I barely have anything to, like, I don't really have anything at all to complain about. Because again, he's not felt, well, he's 18 years old, he really wants to work in, like, comics, in, like, a comic media and stuff like that. He's a really good artist, and already this is just amazing work. I think this is one of his first big graphic novels, and he's even working on another one called Ari Scars, something like that. I believe that's the name, and it's supposed to be a very dark kind of tale. I'm not sure if it's more realistic. It probably is. But again, he's working on multiple things. This is amazing. I really don't see much wrong or anything nitpicky about these. Again, I'm so impressed by everything, all details. It's really Web of Shadows come to life in manga form, basically colored. Yeah, and again, the coloring and everything, I think he said he wanted to do this in black and white at first, but then this was all, yep, then he did all this in such a short time. I'm incredibly proud of him, and you should be too, and you should definitely spread his work around on Twitter, and follow him on Twitter. And if you want to see more of his art, please join the Discord in the channel bio, so you can, talk with him, talk with us, share what art you have, if you have any memes, photo mode pictures from gaming. Again, art can be almost anything, so we'd love to see any of yours if you join. And yeah, I guess this is part of the outro. I loved this so much. If you did too, please blast that like and subscribe button. And again, don't really subscribe to me. Again, I'm just covering his stuff. Please follow him as much as you can. But if you want to support me a little, subscribing and hitting the bell, very important so you don't miss anything, is also a huge plus and a big help. I try to upload many different things, and yeah, I'm just trying to do my best as a 18-year-old now with lots of personal life responsibilities, trying to grow in a very hard YouTube. So yes, sorry, didn't mean to sound a little bit forceful like that, but you guys do what you like. But I beg you to support Moritaka Ishida for his amazing work on Spider-Man Web of Shadows chapter number 1. So thank you so much for watching, everyone. Have a wonderful morning, day, evening, whichever, and I'll see you guys next time. Take care and goodbye.